Alrighty, greetings one and all. How's everyone doing? I hope well. Gonna be making something a little different. Making a sandwich I saw on a YouTube channel called Binging with Babish, called the Liz Lemon from 30 Rock TV show. Now I'm gonna be making a little change because that sandwich has coleslaw on it, but I don't particularly like cabbage. No, I don't hate it, but I also am not a fan of it. And I don't want to buy a whole head of cabbage for one sandwich and then have it sit around until it goes bad, so I feel justified throwing it away. I'm just going to use lettuce, make a little alteration. It's going to change the flavor profile, but you know what are you going to do? So it's going to be an altered Liz Lemon. And because I already got turkey, it's turkey pastrami, coleslaw, potato chips on rye bread. So let's get to it. And it's dinner time, so that's also my dinner. So I got this is the rye bread I used to make a patty melt, and I've been trying to use it up before it starts getting all stale and gnarly on me. You know, I'll just end up throwing it out. So the more I use it, the quicker it'll get used. So we got the bread. I'm gonna check for green fur, which I don't see any yet. It's a good sign. I need some butter. Alright, so just pulled my this unsalted butter. I'm going to be toasting one side in my cast iron skillet. I'm not really going to include this in my cast iron cooking. I just happen to be using a cast iron skillet because that's what he did. So, butter the bread. I forgot to mention too, there's Russian dressing in on the sandwich as well, and I actually made my own Russian dressing, and I'll cut to that footage and show you how I made it right now. Alright, I think I have everything I need. So, going by the recipe I found online. Now I'm making a way less. So I have here is, I normally like Duke's mayonnaise, but I bought this to replace my other mayo, and then I saw the Duke's suddenly at the store one day, and I said, oh my god, I have to get, I gotta get Duke's and try it, and I went ahead and opened it, so I haven't actually gotten around to eating the new one. So I'm going to use up that and then switch back to Duke's. So I've got some ground mustard here. You can just Google the recipe. I might just put the description. Maybe, if I remember. A little bit of paprika. I'm just eyeballing the ingredients. The one thing I'm leaving out is minced onion, because I don't want to ruin it. Oop. And then we got some chili sauce. I bought this just to make this. Then I have some horseradish. Again, I'm not really measuring. Just eyeballing it. Got a little Texas Pete hot sauce. I got some salt. And I got some black pepper. Some of these I bought just to make this dressing. So stir that around. I want to say Russian dressing is a little redder than this, although it could just be my eyes. But I'll add just a little bit more chili sauce. Alright, I think that looks good. I like the color. I'm going to taste it, but I got horseradish all with a spoon, so I'll just dip the end in and give it a taste. That's actually quite good. Alright, pan's starting to do its thing. My bread in. Alright, so I'm watching that bread like a hawk so it doesn't get too dark. It's just starting to brown up. So I'm getting a little impatient because it's taking its own sweet time, which makes me want to turn up the heat. But if I turn up the heat, it'll brown that much faster. So, and I don't want that. I just want a nice golden brown on it. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Oop. As I throw it off the thing. So there we go. Alright, now we make the sandwich up. So Russian dressing. This dressing is actually pretty good too. I made a sandwich with it this morning, and I took it to work and I was eating it and I was thinking, man, that is good. I might tweak this a little bit. Maybe I'll make my own burger sauce out of it. Alright. We got some turkey if the bags will cooperate. We got some turkey. I didn't see cheese anywhere, which kind of surprised me. Nice Swiss cheese would have been nice. So we got the pastrami here. Just had this sliced up yesterday at the deli. Well, it's a grocery store deli. So there's that. The burger also calls for potato chips, so I got some Lay's original chips here. Now in Babish's video, he actually he made his own chips from scratch, and he also made the bread too. But I was not as industrious. So potato chips on it. And then you notice I moved the meat. That's because I didn't want the lettuce to get the chips all soggy. And of course, I throw the lettuce on the floor. Wow, seriously? Hey. Wow, bread is warm, so it sticks to my hand and then it pulls off. Dude. Let's cut this and give you a nice cross section. You hear the crunch of those chips. So. Hopefully the camera will zoom. It looks good. So, let's go eat it. Alright, let's get a bite of this sucker. There we go. You know what? That's not half bad. That's not half bad at all. Oh, I like that. Got a few chips to munch on. That's my salad. I think I would have done a little differently though. Is I would have just put it in the toaster and toasted it instead of grilling the inside. That way the outside is got kind of warm, but because it's ungrilled or untoasted, it's it's a little soft. Alrighty, so what's the verdict? Well, I cleaned the cutting board off. That was a good sandwich. Really good sandwich. I would definitely, though, if I did it again, I would definitely toast the bread in the toaster instead of grilling one side, because the side that wasn't grilled was, you know, it wasn't really doing it for me. I think toasting it would have been a lot better. It would have been a little bit more firm, and yeah, I would have had to, but then I wouldn't have the butter on it. But I don't think the butter, I don't really taste the butter, but it was a good sandwich though. Highly recommended if you have the ingredients. The dressing was easy to put together. Yeah, you know, the turkey pastrami, it was good. Real good. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'll link Babish's video so you can go check out his video, because he made his own chips and he also made his own rye bread, marble rye, and he used coleslaw. I made some adjustments to taste, but you know, close enough, I'm gonna call it. It was still good. Cleaned it. Now I'm gonna go back to watching Camping with Steve. Have a great night or day whenever you watch this, and we'll catch you in the next one.